Good evening, Zimbabwe. You are listening to Studio 7 from the Voice of America in Washington. This is Live Talk. I am Kip Stube.
And I'm Chanono Kawande.
Tonight on Live Talk, we're talking about COVID-19 and other issues.
First, a look at COVID-19. The Ministry of Health reports that no person died of COVID-19 in Zimbabwe yesterday, and at least 9 tested positive for coronavirus. Almost 4.7 million Zimbabweans have succumbed to COVID-19 since March last year.
According to the Minister of Health, more than 3.7 million Zimbabweans have received their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, and just over 2.7 million their second dose.
In other news, the late ZANU-PF spokesperson, Mr. Khaya Moyo, was laid to rest today at the National Heroes Acre.
And in Bulawayo, 14 South Sudanese nationals who graduated on Friday at the National University of Science and Technology in Zimbabwe's second largest city, Bulawayo, say they are stranded because their government cannot provide them with air tickets to return home.
That's a very sad situation, and hopefully it will be sorted out quickly.
Yes, and according to their representative, Makuei Maker Chuny, they have no food, they have no accommodation due to lack of funds. So he told the VOA Zimbabwe service that they have tried in vain to help to get help from their government through the Sudanese embassy in Harare, with indications that they won't get any help anytime soon. And well-wishers worldwide are promising to help the students, and the one-way ticket from Zimbabwe to Juba, South Sudan, costs almost $400. The Sudanese embassy in Zimbabwe has not yet responded to our inquiries about this matter. They have not responded to our calls and emails. So, in today's discussion, one day we're looking at the way forward for opposition parties in Zimbabwe. Yemkambe Zulwanda Balijani lapha likhona endaweni zonke zomhlaba ezijiyeneyo namhla ke lo mnumzane uHande utatanuka so siyathaba ukuthi namhla silawe Wande.
Yeah, nasi tiri kutarisa zvinhu zviviri zvitatu zviri kuitika muZimbabwe. Chokutanga tinoda kuti titarise pamusoro penyaya yeCovid-19, mamiriro ayakaita kwatiri kuenda uye kuti tasvika papi nechirwere ichi, kukwanisa kuchidzivirira kuti tisaramba chienderera mberi. And pane nyaya futi yevana vechikoro yokuSouth Sudan vari muno muZimbabwe vanga vari pachikoro vapedza chikoro asi vava kutadza kudzokera kumba nokuti kuda pamwe hurumende iri kutadza kuvabhadharira mari dzokuti vadzokere kumba. Ndiyo imwe nyaya yaticataura. Asi nyaya imwe hombe iripo, pane rufu rwaComrade Khaya Moyo avo vachengetwa nhasi kuNational Heroes Acre, and also pane nyaya yemapato anopikisa kuti akamira sei, ari kuenda kupi, chii chiri kuitika mumapato anopikisa, nokuti tiri kungonzwa bato riri kutonga, tiri kunzwa bato rimwe reMDC Alliance, mamwe anoita sakanyarara, asi chii chingaitwa kuti mapato anopikisa asvikewo pamusoro pokukwanisa kuti zvinhu zvifambe mberi zvinoita mamwe mapato anopikisa kune dzimwe nyika. Mr. Dube.
Kunjalo ke khonokho ke okhulunywa nguWande ukuthi namhlanje ke silokunenge esixoxa ngakho khonapha ke ku Live Talk. Okokuqala ke sikhangela khonokho kwe-COVID-19. Siyabona ukuthi akula muntu obulewe i-COVID-19 izolo, kodwa ke kulaba yi-9 abahlolwe batholakala belo mkhuhlane lo. Kuphephe kumkhuhlane lo abayi-21. Konke lokhu ke kubikwa luhlangothi lwezempilakahle. Luyaqhubekela phambili lubika ukuthi kulabantu 4,699 asebabanjwa i-COVID-19 eZimbabwe. Ngathi asebabulawa i-COVID-19 eZimbabwe. Phakathi kwabantu abayi-133,647 asebahlolwa batholakala bele COVID-19. Singathi ke abafika 128,437 ngabantu asebaphepha kumkhuhlane we-COVID-19. Asebejovwe ijekiseni kokuqala bafika 3.7 million, kuthi ke abasebejovwe kwesibili bafika 2.7 million. Laba bantu okuthiwa ngama-active cases bayi-511. Xa sikhangela okunye njalo siyakhuluma ngakho njengoba uHande kubeka khonapha, sibonile ke ukuthi namhlanje isikhulumeli sebandla leZANU-PF uSimon Khaya Moyo ubekiwe khona ngale emathuneni eNational Heroes Acre eHarare. Umongameli Emmerson Mnangagwa uthe ekhuluma khona ngale wathi uKhaya wayindoda emadodeni njalo wayethanda-ke ukulwela abantu bakwele Zimbabwe. Sizobona-ke okunye okwenzakalayo khona ngale-ke eZimbabwe. KoBulawayo kulama izifundi eziyi-14 ezidabuka kwele South Sudan ezisanda ukuqeda-ke izifundo zabo. Singathi nje bebephiwa isicoco ngoLwesihlanu odluleyo bephiwa-ke umongameli Emmerson Mnangagwa. Abantu babebamba amakhanda khonapho ebatshengisa ukuthi hayi phela sutholile isicoco sakho. So-ke abantwana laba-ke bathi abahlalisekanga ngoba uhulumende kakabaniki ama-air tickets ukuthi babuyele eSouth Sudan. Sizwe-ke omunye wabo ekhuluma kuthiwa nguMakuei Maker Chuny uthi-ke okuhluphayo ukuthi-ke sokuvaliwe khona ngale e-university, so singathi ngesilungu sebe-stranded. Abala kudla, abala lapho abangahlala khona ngoba bathi kuyahlupha. Bathi sebezamile lokukhuluma le-embassy ye-US i-embassy ye-South Sudan kodwa ungana izwakale kangako. So sizwa kuthiwa-ke kulabantu abafisa ukuthi babancede abantwana laba, singazi ukuthi kuyafika ngaphi konke lokho, kodwa sizwa engani kuthiwa kulabanye abantu asebehlanganisa imali kwande asebefuna ukuthi bancede abantwana laba. Bathi bayaqalisa ngaba-7 kusiya phambili. So sibonga u-Ezra Sibanda owa-interview abantwana laba khona ngale-ke koBulawayo. Kunjalo wena?
Iyi nyaya iyi handisi kuziva hangu kuti yabva papi kana kuti ichiri kukonzera zvinhu zvakadari chii, because kazhinji tomboona interview yaitwa
Ezra Sibanda wenze ivideo leyi, so uyilalele sibili uze ukuthi kuya ngaphi konke lokhu okwenziwa ngu-Ezra. Sizwe ukuthi wakhuluma lo makha lapha-ke uChuny omunye wabo khona ngale-ke eNAST. Ake sizwe ukuthi uthini ngodaba lolo.
We've been speaking to you and others. Now that you've completed, I'm sure you need to go home now.
Yes.
What's up? When are you going home?
I really don't know. Our government haven't yet tell us when are they going to provide us with tickets. I've been trying to communicate, but nothing has come out clearly. So I'm using this avenue as the president of South Sudanese students in Zimbabwe to ask the government of South Sudan to provide our ticket as soon as possible. We don't want to exceed next year when we are already done with school. We have a lot of things that we can provide to the country. The country does not have water supply. And here I am with the skill where I can able to provide. I was working with Bulawayo City Council. And the services that I was giving, they are already operational. So it is wiser for the government of South Sudan to give us this avenue so that we come home quickly and then we settle and then we strategize how we can deliver services based on the skill that we have acquired in Zimbabwe. So I'm asking the Ministry of Higher Education and
in South
Sudan to provide our ticket as soon as possible. And also, if it's not able, we are asking our president, President Salva Kiir Mayardit is the one who provided us with this scholarship, and he still has the powers to take us back home. It is not good for someone who have graduated to remain in the same place.
Have you tried to talk to your ambassador?
We have spoken to him, but he doesn't have powers. We have been trying to go around asking people to come in, but no one has responded to us now. I've also formed a delegation of those who have graduated last year in Juba to pursue this issue of ticket, but they have been thrown out in some offices, which is not good. We are not begging. We are citizens of South Sudan. We were brought here legally with approval from the Parliament of South Sudan that whenever we fringe here, we will have our return ticket. And why that there is no return ticket now when we are done with the graduation and it's school?
You've been here for 6 years.
We have been here for 6 years, and government was obliged to provide two-way tickets, coming and going. Already we have only used one ticket that is coming from South Sudan to Zimbabwe. The rest of the ticket that we have been using to go back home, it is only on our parents, if possible. So
this is a desperate situation.
It's a very desperate one. Like now, the school is going to be closed. There will be no water supply on campus. No water, no electricity. How can you survive? And then there will be no one. Moreover, we used to have water here, but now there is no water. We will be left in the bush alone, and it is not good for our health. We are urging the government of South Sudan to provide our ticket as soon as possible. No, it should not exceed this coming week. We want to go home. If they are not doing that, we are going to occupy the embassy as we have been doing, because we are compelled by the situation, and even at the embassy, it's not also convenient for us. It is good that this should be a good ending. It should not be a bad ending. We have struggled. We have been suffering here. They have not been consistent in sending money, and sometimes we become a victim. So I'm using this avenue to urge our government to intervene as soon as possible. We are very few. We are 14 only. 14. How can the whole nation fail to transport 14 people? We thought this was not going to take even a week.
To sort you
I
out.
have written to many officers since 2 months ago, asking them to provide tickets to my students as their representative, and that nothing has been done.
Okay. No, thank you, Africa. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. You are my welcome.
No, thank you, Africa. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. You are my welcome.
So there you are. And one of the students is actually representing the students is Makuei Maker Chuny. And I'm happy that we are joined by some of the students right now. So, but before we proceed, Mr. Wande, maybe you can do the translation in Shona.
Inyaya iyi hainzwisisiki zvachose kuti vana vechikoro vakatumwa kunodzidza kune dzimwe nyika vopedza vopiwa madhigiri avo asi votadza kudzokera kumba.
Yes, go ahead, Wande.
Zvinoita sokunetsa kunzwisisa. Kune embassy yeSouth Sudan iri muZimbabwe, asi sokutaura kwaita kuti vava nemwedzi miviri vachiedza kuti deni hurumende yavo yavapa matiketi okuti vadzokere kumusha sezvo vapedza chikoro, asi nanhasi hapana chati chaitwa. Pane vanhu vari kutanga kuda kuunganidza mari yekudetsera vana vechikoro ava. Zvinhu zvakadai zvinoita sokuti netse kuti tinzwisise, nekuti zvinosvibisa zita renyika, zvinosvibisa zita reAfrica pachayo, kuti chii chikumboitika zvinhu zvakaita sokutaura kwaitayo kuti how can a whole country fail to transport 14 people, 14 of its citizens? Iri kutadza. Hatisi kuziva kuti chii chikunetsa ikoko, kasi situation iyi iri more serious kuma students than it is ku South Sudan. Saka tinongoimba kuti zvichafamba zvakanaka, uye rekati kuda kana tigobvunzawo tinzwe mukuru wamastudents waya kuti zvakamira sei, chii chingadaro chichikonzera zvinhu izvi.
Yes, so we are joined one day by one of the students who is in the city of Queens and Kings, and that is Bulawayo. Welcome to this program, sir. Hello, can you hear us, student at NAST? Hello? Hello, can you hear us? I think he's not hearing us there at NAST. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Yes, how are you?
I'm hearing you.
Good.
Yes, so tell us about your
I'm fine,
situation.
thank you. How are you doing?
We are very fine. Who are we talking to? Who are we talking to there? So I think they've got some internet connectivity problems because the school is closed now, so things are not working very well. So he's one of the representatives. So I guess he's going to come back in a short while. Let's wait for him so that we can see what is going on. So we know that we've got guests already, but we'll ask them to be patient with us because we're trying to speak to some of these Sudanese students in Bulawayo. As soon as we are finished with them, then we can connect these other guests. So I think those students are back. Let's try to cue them in here and see if we can chat to them.
Yeah.
So I think they've got internet connectivity issues, but one of them was telling me that there is a person who has actually promised to fund some of the tickets, you know. So can you hear me now? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm now hearing you.
Yes. Who are we talking to?
You are talking to Makuei Maker Chuny.
Yes. How are you?
From North Bulawayo.
Yes, tell us about your.
University of Science and Technology. I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, tell us about your situation there.
Our situation has been come when well-wisher got our news on BOA from South Sudan. Prakash sent us 7 tickets, and another batch will go on date 15 December. So now
tell
they
us,
sent us ticket today, and on Friday we'll be traveling to South Sudan.
tell us more about where they got this news from.
They got the news from VOA, Voice of America, online, and then they intervened and sent us the ticket. They took the responsibility and say, it's good. We have to have this student. We cannot leave the student when they finish their studies, and there are only 14 students. So they intervened and sent us ticket. So we received 7 ticket for 7 students. And on date 15, they promised that they will transport another 7 students to South Sudan. So that is the situation that we are in now. We really appreciate the Voice of America for publishing this news. We wouldn't got any help from someone from somewhere. So we really appreciate this one has gone viral, and actually the well-wisher intervene and help us.
There you are. When
So what do you think about what the government has done or failed to do, and what do you think about the South Sudanese embassy in Zimbabwe? What is your view?
South Sudanese in Zimbabwe try to communicate with the Ministry of Higher Education in South Sudan 2 months ago. They have written so far more than let's say 5 or more than 5, informing that the student will finish in November and they must provide ticket as soon as possible as the student finish. And there has been no response from the Ministry of Education in South Sudan. So the embassy are also saying they don't have capacity to take us back to South Sudan. They have never get any payment for more than 26 months, according to what we got from them. So they can help us financially. So what they did was to make a coordination with the government to transport us back to the country. But the government did not respond on time. So what I think about our embassy here is that they don't have money, according to what they say. And we also know that from other foreign countries where our embassies are located, the diplomat did not receive their salary for more than 1.5 years, or exactly 2 years.
Yes, we know that the situation is actually critical. So what can you say about the Voice of America? Can you tell us a bit about the VOA? Do you know it? Studio 7 and all those kind of stations based in Washington. Do you know them?
I came to know the Voice of America the day I graduated at NAS, and I can appreciate that this media will help a lot of people in Africa and in the world. Without the Voice of America, the well-wishers would have not known our situation and intervened to help us. The Voice of America will help a lot of people. From now on, I'm now following the Voice of America, but I did not know before. I am an engineer and I was focused to research on the website, but not on other media. But when the situation got into the worst, the Voice of America approached us and we got this help from the well-wishers. I wish you good luck to help other people from other part of the world. And I'm also very glad that I got help from someone I don't know. If I get any news like this later where I have something, I have to intervene and help that person because someone I don't know helped me. And I will be traveling back to the country as soon as possible. What we currently don't have is money for COVID-19 tests. The well-wisher provide us ticket, and we don't have money for COVID-19 tests. It is now still an issue for us. And we are in Bulawayo currently. From Bulawayo to Harare, need a transport as well. And maybe one night in Harare, need accommodation somewhere where to sleep. So these are some few issues that we are now facing. But we really appreciate the voice of America and the well-wisher. Without the voice of America, the person of goodwill would have not come to know the situation that we face at NAST in Bulawayo. So what I have to say about the voice of America is the worldwide media that will help people. And I also want to thank the people who reacted on this emotionally and those who convey this message to the well-wisher. I really also need to appreciate them. And as I said, that if I get anything later, when I have something, even if something not enough, when I see some people that need assistance, I must to help that person, even if I don't know, because I was helped by someone I do not know.
Wonderful. And tell us when the first batch of students is supposed to go back home, and then the second one.
The first batch will travel on Friday, on the 26th, Friday, this week. The departure time is 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Robert Gabriel Mugabe, and then we'll land it around 8 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. And then we spend one night in Ethiopia. And after that, we get a connected plane on day 27 from Addis Ababa to Juba, South Sudan. And our parents will receive us from the airport.
Wonderful. Wande, do you have a last question for them?
Are you going to be among the first batch to go, or you want to stay behind until everyone has been evacuated, if I can use that word?
I will be among the first batch going. The reason why we have two batches, all of us are not at NAST. In 2015, the government offered a scholarship to 148 South Sudanese to different universities in Zimbabwe. There are other students in UZ, University of Zimbabwe, other students in Great Zimbabwe, MSU, and Harare Institute of Technology. These students will graduate on day 26, and they will face the same challenges and others will graduate on day 10. So that is why we have batches. But from us, we are graduated and we are done with the school. Mm-hmm. So I will be among the first batch traveling to South Sudan on Friday.
What is your overall feeling about Zimbabwe, having stayed in the country for this amount of time? What do you think about Zimbabwe itself?
As personally, my view about Zimbabwe is that Zimbabweans are good people in Africa. I have been to other African countries, but not the way the Zimbabweans treat us in the period of 6 years we spent in Zimbabwe. We really feel home. We feel that Zimbabwe is a second home. In Zimbabwe, the identity is not your nationality. Are you South Sudanese? The identity is that you are black. You can be traveling from here to Shirundu to Harare, but no one will ask you, where is your passport? Where are you coming from? When they ask you, where are you coming from, and you say, I'm from South Sudan, someone just come and hug you and say, thank you. It is nice to come to Zimbabwe. We like African. So Zimbabweans are good people. No matter how they are suffering, they didn't take this one as an excuse to fight other Africans. There is no xenophobia enough in Zimbabwe. Zimbabweans are hardworking people. I was working with them during the time when I was on attachment. So they are friendly, they are hardworking people. I don't want to comment on the other part which is affecting all Zimbabweans, but naturally the people who are living in Zimbabwe are truly African.
Thank you very much for joining our show today. What is your last word? Just your last word.
I am here with my colleague. I just say, let me just say, can he even say something about it? He is the tallest man, the one you take the picture.
Yes,
the tallest one.
Yes, Makuei.
Yes, Africa.
Yes,
yeah, he's called Africa.
Where is he?
Yeah, he's called Africa. But me, I'm Makuei. This is Africa. He's tallest one. He's 2-point-something meters.
Let's have him for a few minutes.
He's here.
Yes, Mr. Africa, come on board.
Let's come.
So while Mr. Africa is busy,
both.
How are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even overshooting our screens. Yeah.
I can see what you mean.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes. So now you can say the last word.
It's not.
About what is going on, Makuei.
All right.
No, Mr. Africa himself.
My last word is okay.
Yes,
Yeah, this is Mr. Africa. I'm Makuei.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Africa, go ahead. Mr. Africa, come back. Yes.
All right.
So, what can you say about this?
We are glad to have you once again.
Yeah. What can you say about this good news? Because you are the one who has gone viral on social media.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for you to save people, because I'm the leader of the South Sudanese Students in Zimbabwe. And I know the depth of what is happening, and that's why you heard me talking about the situation that we are in, because I started this process. Since 2015, I've been fighting with the government concerning this issue of the student in Zimbabwe. We have been facing challenges from onset. It is not just happening now. Since we came, we have been facing. Most of the time we take refuge at the embassy for us to be sent some money or for our tuition fees to be paid. So it is not something new, and we did not just go on the media to say we need to be helped when we know that there was going to be help that is coming. There was no hope for us. Because I have written to the minister several times, and what he could do to me, it was to just blue tick my messages. And when I send someone physically, he will go and tell that person that there is no money. So there was no hope at all. Even if we were going to remain at the school, we were going to stay up to next year, because there is no one that is concerned for our issue. That was the reason why you hear me talking about the case. Other people were thinking that we are being paranoid, or we just want to disturb the government. How can we graduate yesterday or the same day, and then we said we are extended? We are not just talking. We are talking from what we know deep in our heart, and even the ambassador himself, he knows, because we have communicated this issue to him, and he has tried also to write to the minister to say, please, your students are finishing very soon, and it is your obligation to take them home. And ambassador, as I stated in my statement that he has no powers, it is true, he has no powers, because he is here to coordinate. He is not having his own powers or even a certain reserve that he can be able to take up things like this.
Thank you.
Already, he has not been paid.
Thank you, Chuny. Maybe one day we'll pose the last question, and then, because our time is up, so that
not Chuny. My name is not Chuny. My name is Ajal Bol Gai.
Oh, okay.
The one that his name has been. Now, what happened on that video? The name that has been put is for different person. The person who is talking is different person. So I'm the one who was talking. My name is Ajal Bol Gai. The one that his name was secreting Makuei is the one that was talking to you. Is also my brother, but he communicated with that guy, and then he gave his names, and that were the names that were used for me. But
Thank you, Ajay.
Ajal Bol Gai is the one that I've looked.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, it's Ajal or Africa.
My last question to you is a short question. You don't have any ill feelings against the government, do you? Is everything sorted out? You are not upset, you are not angry with the government or anybody?
30 seconds.
Come again, I didn't hear you.
I am saying now that this issue has been solved, you are. What
was your question?
Yeah, you are not upset with anyone. You are not upset with the government, are you?
In the past several years, it has become clear.
So I think. Okay, so if you can hear me, Ajay.
You are saying
So he's saying, are you upset about
Yeah,
anyone?
you were saying now. You are saying that, no. I don't have grudges with anyone. Even the minister himself. When I go home, I will check his hand because they have assisted me. They offer me a better power tool, that is education. I'm now an engineer, of which this is a rare privilege for anyone. So I have no problem with anyone, and even I don't have any problem with the government of South Sudan because we know what happened. We know what bring our government to that situation. We know we South Sudanese, we are very generous people. And if you hear South Sudanese not helping his or a fellow man, it means that he's in the dire situation as well. Our government has its own challenges because if you remember, since 2013 up to now, what government have been pursuing is how to restore peace in the country. So I am not blaming anyone. I know sometimes someone may have that way of doing his thing, but what was not satisfactory to us is because there was no proper communication. Minister was not talking to us. He was not talking to the Ministry of Higher Education in Zimbabwe to say, this is my situation, my brother. If you are in a position to help your own fellow, please help them per now. And when I'm stable, I will be able to pay the money because it's a government to government arrangement.
Thank you.
And we are African. And African child,
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Welcome.
much for So what we'll do is we'll talk to you in an hour's time. We're going to have interviews with you. So stay alert there. We'll be connecting shortly. So this guy that was talking is one of the Sudanese students who completed his studies in Bulawayo, and his video is actually gone viral. Kunjalo ke Rwanda bakhuluma laba badabuka kwele South Sudan bakhuluma ngakhona ukuthi sebethole uncedo lo bantu abangani bafuna ukubathengela amatikiti ukuthi babuyele kwele South Sudan. Abanye babo bakhangela ukuthi babuyela ngempela viki, so bathabesi lokunye okumangalisayo. So basibonga sibili umsakazi we-Voice of America bathi kulapho ke okuvuke khona lonke uluju lonke lolu kwezethi bahlangane lathi khonapha ke emsakazweni. So ke kunjalo Wande ungakhuluma nesishona sibe siqeda la.
Zvinofadza chose kunzwa kuti nyaya yevana vechikoro 10 vanga vashaya nzira yekudzokera kumusha kuSouth Sudan yafamba zvakanaka. Asi chandinofarira zvikuru pamusoro penyaya yose ndiyo kuti segwako maita achitaura kuti hapana akatsamwa akashatirwa ari kushora hurumende kana hapana wavari kushora pamusoro penyaya. Vanonyatsozivawo kuti nyika yavo ine zvimwe zvinononetsa, saka vanoita moyo murefu. To me, it was a very, very good lesson. Their reaction to what has happened to them. They are very happy. They are very cheerful. All they wanted was to get some things done for them so that they can go back home. But there are no hard feelings at all. And that is a very big lesson that I learned from these young men.
Thank you very much. So we are going to get in touch with you later. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Okay, bye-bye, Africa.
Bye-bye, my fellow African.
Thank you.
For African.
Thank you, Zay. Thank you. So he's a very cheerful guy. He loves Africa. And let's turn to politics now, the way for opposition parties. So we've got some people who are on standby right now for us to talk about the way forward for Africans. So our first guest is Mr. Charles Mutama. This gentleman has got a party. He's going to introduce himself to members of the public, then we'll proceed. Welcome to the program, Mr. Mutama.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Dube and Mr. Wande.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I'll let Mr. Wande pose the first question, maybe Shona, then I'll pose the other one.
Vamtama munofungeika makatarisa mamiriro akaita zvinhu munyika maererano namapato anokwikwidza. Chii chamuri kuona?
Tinotenda chekutanga ndinoda kuzivisa vana veZimbabwe kuti ndinoitwa Charles Mutama, ndiri mutungamiriri wePatriotic Zimbabweans Party, ibato idzva rakatanga muna January. Saka tichienda kumubvunzo wanokurumbidza wamati pavawande, ndingangoti mamiriro akaita nyaya yemapato ezvematongerwo enyika muZimbabwe panguva inoi zvinopisa tsitsi kunyanya kune ava vanopikisa hurumende, nekuti tiri kuona kuti mapato acho mamwe ari inonzi political actors dialogue, and then tozotarisa zvekare kuti kunze kwepolitical actors dialogue kune mamwe mapato ariko kuburikidza iro bato alliance rakakwikwidza muna 2018 rine nhumwa dzaro dzarakaisa pamberi pematare rakawanikwa richinzi rawanikwa richikundwa. Then tichizotarisawo kune mapato akaita seedu matsva akaita sana Patriotic Zimbambweans Party ane muonero wawo pamusoro pematongerwo enyika muZimbabwe nezviri kunetsa munyika. Saka tichiona mamiriro azvakaita, ndinoti inini mapato anopikisa hurumende pamwe chete nehurumende iripo iri kutonga vanofanira kuwanikwa vachiisa musoro pamwe chete kuti vagadzirise gwara kana kuti nzira yekuti tigadzirise nyaya dzezvesarudzo dzemuZimbabwe, tigadzirise nyaya dzezveupfumi muZimbabwe, tigadzirise zvekare nyaya dzekuyanana muZimbabwe pakati pemapato edu emuZimbabwe, kuti tisaite unge mutsimba kana kuti rave bhora rembabvu dziri nyaya dzematongerwo enyika. Toda kuti matongerwo enyika muZimbabwe afanane nemabatirwo anoitwa kungave kunoku kuAmerica, kungave kuUnited Kingdom, kungave kuGermany, kungave kuSouth Africa chaiko kwakaitwa musuno mamunicipal elections. Asi hatina kuona tingangoti mhirizhonga kana kupokana kwekuti vamwe vanowanikwa vachinyunyuta mushure mesarudzo kana dzinge dzaitwa. Tinoda kuti vana veZimbabwe vabatane, nyika yedu ibudirire ifambire mberi.
But critics are saying there are so many of these political parties. How do you think you are going to, fight against the ruling party when you are so many, and it seems some of these parties are just mushrooming? How are you going to handle that?
Kana tichasa bumbiro redu remutemo reZimbabwe rinobvumidza mapato.
This one you can use English, and then we'll revert to Shona.
Okay, thank you very much. The Zimbabwean constitution allows for a multi-party democracy in Zimbabwe. Therefore, we cannot say there is a multiplicity of political parties in Zimbabwe which impedes political progress in Zimbabwe. However, it is very important that political parties that share the same ideology can come together or form a coalition so that they can contest for power. So the other thing I would like to correct is we are not fighting ZANU-PF if we are in the opposition, and ZANU-PF is not fighting the opposition when it is a ruling party. What is happening is a political contestation of ideas that carries the day. So therefore, all political parties have an opportunity to share their vision, to share their objectives, to share their manifestos, so that people can have a choice. So this multiplicity of political parties is good, is healthy. That's why our forebears went to the liberation struggle to make sure that there is one man, one vote, and everyone has an opportunity to choose a political party of their choice, to belong to a political party of their choice, and to choose any leader that they deem fit and capable of leading local communities or at a national level.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mutama. Stay on the line. Let's bring in one of the people who is in the African National Congress, that is South Zimbabwe. I think he has been cut off. Let's get Mr. Nhlanhla Moses Ncube, who is in a certain formation that is being set up. It's called the Freedom Alliance. He's a commentator. So welcome to the program, Mr. Ncube.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dube.
So what's the way forward for these opposition parties?
The way forward for opposition political parties is actually to act different from ZANU-PF. They need to embrace the concept of unity in diversity, whereby when you are different, but you are able to have a common goal that you are going to stand with. And you will respect that you come from various backgrounds, linguistically, culturally, religiously, in whatever way, there will be diversity. So unless that is done, then there is a big problem. Because the problem in Zimbabwe is not the multiplicity of political parties. That one is a democratic right, and it's actually enshrined in the constitution. People have got various choices. Someone will eat mangoes, someone guavas, someone whatever fruit, but they still remain human beings that live together. So number one is that we should embrace unity in diversity, right? And then the other one is to move away from the politics of blame. You will find that our politics is so accusational that you end up not knowing the ideology of a certain political party, because for that party it's about saying that I'm better than the other opposition political party as it were. So we need political parties that proffer solutions instead of being crybabies as it were. And our parties also, they rarely focus on the constitution because they are actually scared that they are failing to follow the constitution. The constitution amendment 20 of 2013 has not been implemented. But there is deafening silence on that. And the one who has not implemented that is government and ZANU. So we need also in our political parties to shun tribalism. I tell you, tribalism is one cancer that is killing Zimbabwe since Mugabe and others started that. To this day, you know, now it's so entrenched that it's the one that is actually breaking political parties apart, be it the ruling party, be it opposition political parties. So opposition political parties need to move away from the ZANU way of doing things. I suppose you will agree with me that in ZANU, somebody from Matebeleland must be a deputy to somebody who comes from anywhere in the region of Mashonaland. And that is a big problem. It's a big problem because it shows that we are different. You are this, that, I speak this, you speak that, etc. So if political parties, the opposition, can actually shun that, I think they can be spot on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, ngithi ama-political amabandla lawa aphikisayo uhlupho alalo ayehluleka ukubumbana, afuna ukuthi awakwazi ukuthi kungafani, kungaba lulimi elilukhulumayo, kungaba ngamasiko elilawo, ukuthi kungafani lokho akusho ukuthi selehlukene. Sisala singabantu kodwa silendimi zethu ezehlukeneyo, lokhana kusenza ukuthi sibe ndawonye, sibumbane. Njalo kumele ukuthi amabandla laphikisayo asuke ekumeni ekusoleni kuphela, engathi ngezombangazo ezokusola i-politics of blame, ukuthi ufuna kuphela ukukhuluma ngokusola, ukuthi wena umelani, ufuna ukulethani, kungaze kwavela khonoko. So it's a big problem yena le. Lokuthi futhi kuyamangalisa ukuthi indaba amabandla yona la kawakhulumi ngeconstitution, ukuthi kayibekwe iconstitution entsha, kumbe ukuthi labo kabafuni ukulandela izisekelo zamabandla abo. So ngoba nxa belifuna ukuthi balandele izisekelo zamabandla abo, bazakhuluma ngale isisekelo selizwe esingalandelwayo. Njalo ke okukhulu ukuthi amabandla kawehluke kuZANU. Ibandla nje elingaba le ideology yokwehluka kuZANU, ngicabanga ukuthi kuzaba libandla elingaphumelela. Ama-political parties lawa aphikisayo awabambane noma ehlukene, akwazi ukuthi abambane. Ngiyabonga.
Yeah, let's bring in Mr. Charles Mutama so that one day you can proceed.
Yeah, I was going to ask the gentleman a question, but I'll get back to that later. Vamtama, makaterera zvakasvitaurwa izvi. Munoona sekuti mapato anopikisa anogona kubatana here? Pane chinhu chiripo here chinogona kuti vabatane sezvokutaurwa navava vachangobva mukutaura? Imimi seumwe mukuru webato rinopikisa, pane chamunoona here chiri common pamapato ese aya chokuti chingagona kukuisa pamwe chete?
Uyu mubvunzo wakanaka chaizvo. Zvandinoona zvinotibatanidza pamwe chete sevana veZimbabwe vari mumapato akasiyana siyana inhau huru yekuti nzira yekuti muZimbabwe muve nerunyararo, muve nesarudzo dzakatsetseka. Pane zvimhingamupinyi zvoda kugadziriswa zvakaita sekuti toda kuti danho kana kuti department or section inodhila nezvemaelection dzeZimbabwe Electoral Commission toda kuti ive iri independent. Zvizvarwa zveZimbabwe zviri mbiri kwemakungwa toda kuti zvipiwe kodzero zvadzo zvokuti zviwane kuchisarudza vatungamiriri vazvinoda zviri kwazviri ikoko. Tinoda kuti mauto awanikwa achibuda munyaya dzezvematongerwo enyika, munyaya dzekusarudza. Tinoda kuti Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation neTV zviwanikwe zvichipawo nguva kumapato anopikisa. Tinoda kuti mapurisa awanikwa achimirira vanhu vose. Saka izvozvo tinowirirana semapato ose kuti toda kuti zvigadziriswe. Tichidzokera kumashure tichiona sarudzo dzese dzakaitwa kwaive nemakakava zvakazoita kuti pave nemubatanidzwa in 2008 wokuti zvinhu izvozvo zvigadziriswe asina nhasi hazvina kugadziriswa. Saka tinowirirana panyaya iyoyo, asi isu sePatriotic Zimbabweans Party tinoti mapato ariko ikwe zvino aya ane mukurumbira kana kuti makuru, ingave ZANU-PF ingave MDC Alliance, mapato akawanikwa ane mukana wokugadzirisa zvinhu izvozvi pa2008 paGovernment of National Unity, asi vakakundikana. Asi pamwe chete tichiwirirana kuti no zvinhu zvaifanira kunge zvakagadziriswa. Ezvinoizvi 2023 akutosvika 2018 akauya. Ndakamboita imwe interview nava Gibbs Dube in 2018 vachindibvunza kuti Vamutama munozviona sei nesarudzo dziri kuuya kuti vachakunda ndevapi? Ndakapindura ndichiti nemamiriro akaita panyaya yezvematongerwo enyika muZimbabwe nezvimhingamupinyi zvakaita sezvizvi nezvizvi zvandarondedzera panguva yapfuura zveZimbabwe Electoral Commission, zvemajaji edu, zveZBC, zveTV, izvozvo vamunangagwa vachawanikwa vachinzi ndo vaita sei vakunda. Sarudzo dzakauya, vamunangagwa vakanzi vakunda, MDC Alliance yakati aiwa tabirirwa. Saka gore makore maviri asara kuti tipinde mune imwe sarudzo zvekare. Iyo mapato maviri aya anga arimo muna 2018 akutotanga kugadzirira dzimwe sarudzo, asi zvinhu zvazvo havana kuzvigadzirisa. Vese vari muparliament vanhu mapato maviri iwaya ndo zvekare ari kupanana mhosva, achipomerana mhosva, ndimuri kudai, imi muri kudai, asi mapato ari muparamende. Zvinhu izvozvo zviya zvina kugadziriswa kubvira 2008. Saka zvinonetsa kuti tibatane mapato nevanhu vanoti kana wana mukana wokupinda muparamende kana muhurumende havagadzirise zvinhu. Isusu sePatriotic Zimbabweans Party tichitanga musangano wedu takatopinza petition muparamende rediaspora vote kuti ipai kodzero vana veZimbabwe vari mhiri kwemakungwa. Saka mapato asingaite basa kana ane mukana anonetsa kuti mubatane nawo kana muchinge mava kuita nezvematongerwo enyika, nekuti nyaya dzematongerwo enyika inyaya dzakakosha uyezve inyaya dziri serious kuti tigadzirise nyika yedu. Saka zvinonetsa kana vanhu vasina chido chekugadzirisa zvinhu vatingoita zvekutaura mumarali nekutaura mumapepa kana kutaura pasocial media. Zvinhu zvinoda kugadziriswa, vanhu vadaisa musoro pamwe chete. Tichitaurawo zvekare pamusoro pe-civic society, vanofanira kuuya, vemabhizimusi vanofanira kuuya, nevemapato akasiyana siyana, voisa musoro pamwe chete vogadzirisa nzira iyi. Pasina izvozvo, pasina kubatana pakugadzirisa nzira iyi, 2023 tinodzokera zvekare ku2018 kwekuti mapato anoti aiwa tabirirwa nekuti nzira inenge isina kugadziriswa. Saka mapato ese anowirirana kuti zvinhu hazvina kumira mushe panyaya yenzira yekuti tisarudze tive nenyika iri democratic ine ma-free and fair elections. Inyaya yekuti zvinhu izvozvo hazvina kugadziriswa, tinowirirana ipapo. Asi pakuzobatana manje panonetsa, nekuti kana muchishanda nevamwe vanhu vasina chido, vasingaone kuti pane agency yekugadzirisa zvinhu izvi, zvinonetsa. Saka isusu sebato rakazvimirira rega, tiri kuda kushanda kuti tiwanikwe tichigadzirisa zvinhu izvozvo, kunyange tisiri muparliament, tichatsvaga nzira dzekugadzirisa zvinhu izvozvo tisati tasvika kuna 2023. Asi hazvireva kuti isu hatipinde muna 2023, tichapinda muna 2023, asi tinotsvaga dzimwe nzira dzekuti tiwanikwe kodzero dzevanhu dzichiita sei, dzichirwirwa vanenge vasarudza vatungamiri vavanoda.
Yes, go ahead, just 10 seconds.
Yes, saka chinhu chakakosha kazhinji kana sarudzo dzaitwa kurwira kodzero dzevanhu vasarudza. Kana vanhu vasarudza vachiti vanoda vamutama muna 2023 kuti vatungamirire nyika, ende tichionawo zveshuwa kuti tasarudzwa nevanhu, zvakakosha kuti ini semutungamiriri wePatriotic Zimbabweans Party nditungamirire pakurwira kodzero dzevanhu idzodzo, kurwira or defending their vote. It's very important.
Yeah, thank you so much. But there's one aspect of something that is a little bit tricky when it comes to opposition parties. All of you claim that you've got membership, but most of you do not want to tell us what your membership is like, you know. Do you have any membership cards? Do you have any sizable membership? Or is Mr. Mutama, Mr. Mutama, Mr. Mutama, and Mr. Mutama? You can put it in English. Go ahead.
Our political party, Patriotic Zimbabweans Party, is a global party. We have membership all over the world, but a substantial number is in South Africa. Recently, or 2 weeks ago, I was in South Africa where I visited one of our provinces in Limpopo, and that information is available on patriotic.Zimbabweans.org. So our political party has membership outside and within Zimbabwe.
Do you have a specific number of members?
Our membership is now up to, I can estimate to 10,000 members currently. And then our leadership, as you know, I'm the president of the Patriotic Zimbabweans Party. Our vice president is Chiwoniso Mpofu. She is based in Georgia. Our secretary general is Richard Appleton. He is based in Georgia. Our national chairperson, Mr. Charles Dawaenzi, is in Zimbabwe. Our deputy national chairperson, Mr. Shelton Mpambwa, is in Zimbabwe. Our national chair lady, Monica Borerwe, is in Zimbabwe. Our secretary for international relations and organizing secretary, Mr. Pishai Mchauraya, is in Zimbabwe. Our secretary for elections, Mr. Alex Mawara, is in Zimbabwe. Our national spokesperson, Mr. Prince Lukandemiri, is in the United Kingdom. So that's the founding leadership of the party. The provincial structures we have in Manicaland.
Obviously, we can go into those, but the bottom line is, do you have substantial membership? If you have got 10,000 people right now, and you distribute them according to constituencies, which means you are going to get about 3 votes per constituency, right? So, which means you don't have substantial support, right?
No, it doesn't work that way. So, unlike the American system, where when you register to vote, you either register as a Democrat or a Republican. In Zimbabwe, it does not follow that everyone who is in Zimbabwe is MDC, ZANU-PF, or Patriotic Zimbabweans Party. People in general will vote based on the messaging or the manifesto of the political party. The membership of ZANU-PF is not known. The number of the MDC members, alliance, or the one led by Mr. Ngonzora is not known. The membership for the National Constitutional Assembly is not known. So as ZAPU and other political parties. But when people vote, they will vote according to the manifesto which appeals to them. That's the situation in Zimbabwe. So you might have 100 members, or we might not know, but it's your message carries the day at the end of the day. Unlike in the United States of America, where you know that you have the Democrats and you have the Republicans when people register, and then you have independents. So you can easily tell the number of supporters or members for who are Democrats in the United States, or the number of members who are Republican in the United States, unlike in Zimbabwe.
Thank you very much. We are running out of time. Maybe one day you can pose a question to Mr. Moses Nhlanhla Ncube. Go ahead, one day.
Yeah. You heard what Mr. Mutama has said. He believes that unity of political parties is not easy. And before getting to that point, there are a few things that have to be done in the country in terms of, like he gave the example of the independence of the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, the granting of voting rights to people in the diaspora, the neutrality of the army in politics, and other issues. Do you think that these things can be solved by just talking about them? How do you solve these issues? Because they are under the control of one of the political parties. How do you think that this can be achieved?
Thank you very much. I would disagree on him saying that unity is difficult. Unity is the easiest thing, and then disunity is a difficult. Then coming to your question, everything is possible. If a united Zimbabwe stands up, all that is going to be solved. So I don't think there is anything that can fail a united people, whether it's reforms or it's what. We need to have the constitution actually implemented, the constitution, the current constitution that is there. If we implement that constitution and then we unite, despite whatever diversity that we have, then I think that's the medicine to the whole thing.
Yes, clarify ngasintu konokoba.
Ngithi okunzima kakhulu ikungabambani okwedlula ukubambana. Ukubambana kuyinto elula kakhulu. EZimbabwe abantu bangabambana, loba kuthiwa yikutshontsha ukhetho, kuthiwa yikwenzani, konke kuzalungiseka ngokubambana kwabantu. Into ehluphayo yikuthi kulabantu abesaba ukubambana ngoba belezifiso zabo ezingaqondanga, bese befuna ukuma bathi yelami ibandla lichiyene. Ungakhangela eZimbabwe akula ideological difference ekhona emabandleni akhona. Wonke amabandla ungawachecka asebenzisa only one ideology, but then i-difference ingaphi even khonapha ku-opposition political parties. Umehluko kuba ngama-leaders abengafuni ukubambana ukuthi singabambana, mina sengizaphiwa isikhundla esincane engxenye kulesabo. Yikho kulohlupho khona.
Lokho-ke okwenkethabetshabi-ke kulungiswa njani khona?
Indaba yenkethabetshabi ifuna sivume, abantu beMashonaland bavume ukuthi inkethabetshabi abayifuni. Abantu beMathebeni bayatsho ukuthi abayifuni inkethabetshabi. Kungavuma abantu beMashonaland ukuthi inkethabetshabi ayifuneki, sikhulume ngazwi linye, sizayisolva ngoba umuntu weMashonaland uzahlathi mina kangifuni ukuthi libandlulule umuntu weMathebeni. Umuntu weMathebeni athi kangifuni libandlulule umuntu weMashonaland. Ngaleyo ndlela kulula kakhulu. Yikuzimisela kulamasonto ayachumayela inkethabetshabi lawo. yama-political parties enza into efanayo asiyindawo nxa sisenza njalo.
On that note, we have come to the end of our show today. We wish to thank our guests this evening with the following. South Sudanese students who graduated last week, that is Makuei Maker Chuny and Ajal Bol Gai. Then we had also Mr. Charles Mutama of the Patriotic Zimbabweans Party and Mr. Nhlanhla Moses Ncube of the Freedom Alliance. And signing off from Washington, this is Kip Stube saying good night, Zimbabwe.
Good night.
And that was Mr. Wande. We're hosting with him today. Good night, Zimbabwe.
Thank you, Mr. Due. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.